Hi friends, and welcome to a new Arabic lesson with me, Maha. Today I'm going to teach you something really hard and difficult to understand, which is called the construct state. In simpler words, is the genitive construction in Arabic. Now, genitive construction in Arabic is called idafa in Arabic. Idafa means adding or addition. So why did we call it idafa, addition? Because when we make the genitive construction in Arabic, we actually add one term to another term. So that's why it's called idafa, addition. Now, we don't have an equivalent to the apostrophe s, the genitive, the Saxon, I don't know how it's called, apostrophe s, yeah. So we don't have Maha's eyes or Maha's house, but we have a construction such as the house of Maha. So we always have the help of this construction, of in the middle. So the car of the student, the house of the teacher. All right, so we have this similar function in the Arabic language. But the different thing is that we don't need even the help of. We only add the first term, which is house, and the second term, which is Maha. So we just say house Maha in Arabic. It means the house of Maha. Now, how can we understand that it doesn't mean only house and only Maha? There are several rules that I'm going to simplify for you, because it's really like a subject that takes me a lot of lessons to teach my real students. So it's not an easy thing. It's not a really an easy issue or subject in the Arabic grammar. So, but that's why I'm going to simplify it and to try and give you a simple presentation of this genitive construction. All right. Now, the example that I told you is just putting the first term, the first noun, and the second noun together. It means that one belongs to the other. Is simply like in the sentence that you all have already, of course, heard. It's bin Laden. All right, so bin Laden, it's not just a name and a surname. No, it's not. Sorry. All right, I'm back. So bin Laden is a very good example for idafa, because bin is the abbreviation of the word ibn in Arabic, and ibn means son, and Laden is the family name. So son of Laden, one of the Ladens, this is the real meaning of bin Laden. So this is a real good example for idafa. As you can see, we just put the word son and then the name Laden, and that's it. That means son of Laden. All right. This is actually what happens in Arabic genitive construction. For example, if I want to put Maha's pen, I just have to say pen of Maha. Of gets removed, so I just remain with qalam Maha. Really easy. The pen of the teacher. Qalam, I need the word qalam and I need the word teacher. Mudarris, but note, it's the pen of the teacher. Definite article, which is in Arabic al. So in this case, you would have, you will of course tell me al qalam, al mudarris. Wrong. You might have thought, well, because actually it makes sense according to the rule. I have to put qalam and mudarris. The qalam is al-qalam, the mudarris is al-mudarris. Then al-qalam, al-mudarris, but it's wrong. Why? Because there's one rule in idafa that says no definite article is to be put at the first term. What I mean, in simple words, is when I have something definite, I know which qalam I'm talking about and which mudarris I'm talking about. It's enough to put the al of the article only at the last term to the left. Your left, maybe it's here. Right. So it's enough to put the al to the last term to the left. What it means that if I want to say the pen of the teacher, I can say only qalam and then al-mudarris. So al only on the last term to the left. Qalam al-mudarris. This also applies to many words in إضافة, such as I forgot my English, such as the keys of the daughter of the teacher of Arabic. Right? You see how many genitive constructions there are? The keys of the daughter of the teacher of Arabic, 4 construction. What it means is that I don't have to say the teacher, al-bint, the keys, al-muftah. So I don't need the before all of these. It's enough to put that at the end and the last term, and all of them are definite. So in this case, مفتاح بنت مدرسة العربية. So you see, al is only at the last term. No need to define all of the terms before. Okay? Now, in case if the sentence is not defined, I'm talking about a boy of a school, I can say just ولد or طالب مدرسة. No need for articles because none of these terms are definite. All right? When they are definite, it's enough to define only the last to the left. Okay? There is another rule of إضافة that is really important, which is when we have one noun, when we have إضافة, one noun that belongs to another noun, and this first noun has a ta marbuta, like for example the car of the teacher. سيارة is car, but as you see, سيارة has ta marbuta at the end. It gets pronounced when it's in إضافة. So سيارة المدرس. This is another very important rule. So I have to pronounce all ta marbutas when they are in إضافة case, in genitive construction. For example, the teacher of my son. مدرسة. I have to pronounce it ta marbuta. مدرسة ابني. Okay, if I want to say the bag of the student, شنطة, pronouncing the T, شنطة الطالب. All right. So whenever I have ta marbuta in إضافة, first term has ta marbuta, it must be pronounced. Okay. One other rule for the genitive construction, as you see, it's not easy at all. The third rule is when I have a proper name, like a name of somebody, Fatima or Joseph or Mark, it doesn't need absolutely I can never say the Mark or the Maha, the Fatima, no. So we don't need an article. Even if I'm talking about the pen of Mark, I just say qalam, not definite, and Mark, which is definite but without the article. All right? So these are the main 3 rules for إضافة, for genitive construction. This is the only way we have genitive construction. And remember, we don't have of in the middle. We just put the 2 terms one after the other. The first one belongs to the second. So house of Maha, بيت Maha, car of the teacher, سيارة المدرس. All right, and remember these 3 simple rules to pronounce the ta marbuta when it's in إضافة, to define the words, only the last word to the left if the words are defined, and to not define anything when it's about a proper name, when it's about somebody that doesn't need to be defined. You know, the Maha, no need for the Maha. Okay, that's it. Since I cannot give you any, I cannot attach any exercises here to my YouTube page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you all to go to my Facebook, add me as a friend there, and I'm going to give you the exercises for this genitive construction. You need a lot of exercise, so I really advise you to do these exercises that I'm going to give you in order to really understand how we make the genitive construction. So my Facebook link is below. If you have any questions, any doubts, anything, you can always ask me. You can always comment here with your doubts and questions, and I will be happy to answer you if you have any problem in studying Arabic. So that's it for now. I hope it wasn't so hard. I tried to simplify it as much as I can. It can't be simplified more. You know, Arabic is really hard, so At least try with this beginning of genitive construction. Remember that it's not all genitive construction in Arabic. There are a lot of advanced things that I'm going to teach you later about genitive construction, but this is the basics. These are the most important things you need to do to learn for now. All right, so I thank you for the attention, and I wish you good studying, and I'll see you in the next Arabic lesson. مع السلامة.